Kameramani, najua kuna mtu amesema hakuna haja tuanze mwaka tukionyesha hapa magari. Ama aje Muna?
Vile nafaa kila siku gari.
Watu wamesema tumefanya mabus, tumefanya malori, tumefanya ma old school, lakini
time to switch it up.
It's time to switch it up for the first time in the whole of East, Central and West Africa. The first YouTube channel tumeweza kuficharia mandege.
Yes.
Na tutakuja hapa just to fly, tuko hapa ku educate, muweze ku learn what aviation is all about. Yes. If you have a kid who's aspiring to be a pilot,
yes,
Muna kwa hapa ku
talk to me.
Kutuelezea mambo ni gani.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy.
Muna, first of all, before tuanze video,
yes,
hebu tuambie kwanza kwa majina.
Kwa majina naitwa Muna Mohammed. I am a PPL holder. I'm a pilot, a student pilot, correction. And I am finishing my commercial license now. Yeah. I have 190 hours so far.
Okay.
And I have 10 hours to get my CPL license after my exams. Then very soon hata mimi nitaenda kwa ndege kubwa.
Tukipanda hivi tutakuwa nasikia Captain.
Yes.
Muna Mohammed, tunajua ni wewe.
Yes, please. Though kuna other Muna Mohammed, but yeah, I'm also a student, guys, and let's all learn together. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
We educate each other, na nifunza gari na muonyesha ndege, we exchange ideas.
But majama, standing next to me hapa, it's a private jet.
Mnyama. Kuna
another VIP plane, kuna Cessna, kuna ile ndege zio kwenda Mara, all of them tunaweza kuwaficharia hapa. And one thing, kufanya hii video imekuwa so hard, very very hard, but because of Muna and Nick, imekuwa possible. So if you like such kind of content, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Naona leo si shout kwa sababu leo tuko kwa professional place bana. Unaona hata leo nimevaa smart, nimedungishwa hata nini bana.
Haitaki kelele.
Pesa haitaki kelele. Majama, welcome to our first video of the year as we talk about aeroplanes. Everything you need to know about aeroplanes. Majama, tumebakisha only 1000 subscribers tufike 130. Alafu mimi najua hii video, Muna si tunaweza fika 150k.
Hata 200.
200.
For my aviators, please support my guy.
Hii video ikifika tu 150,000 subscribers. Alafu Nick, tuweze kupata 10,000 likes kwa hii video.
Easy.
10,000 likes.
Easy.
Kameramani, 10,000 likes. Wallahi nitangangana hadi tufikie zile ndege kubwa. I promise you. Ama atachopa. Ama aje. Haya, video ianze. Haya, Muna. Tuko kwa caravan, tusema interior ama tusema cockpit?
You see, we stopped saying cockpit because now at that time we had less female pilots. Now there are so many female pilots, we call it the flight deck.
Sawa, haya. What do you want us to take through? Wajua majama, first time ongeleni tu hapo. Mwanzo tuko kwa niko pilot na makanga yangu hapa Muna.
Mimi makanga tu kusema kweli, that's okay. So this is the Cessna 208 caravan.
Okay.
Indo tunaita probox ya Kanairo.
Probox ya Kanairo.
Yes, and it's because it can fly anywhere mostly. Rough road, Maram, Nini. It's a very reliable aeroplane and also comfortable, and it's in terms of flying, most of the pilots who fly, they really love these ones compared to the big jets that the people like. Yeah.
Because ni rahisi tu.
Ni kako tu na utamu yake, but me I'm yet to fly it.
Okay.
Mi yangu sija fly hii bado.
Sawa, unaweza to take through tuone usituoneshe kufly, tuoneshe tu vitu ni tunapatanga hapa mbele.
So most of the time actually people ask, what do you guys do in the plane? Is it like a car? Do you like drive? Do you have a steering? Do you have brakes?
Yeah.
And yes, we do have controls. We have also brakes. Iko pale chini.
Na brakes?
Yeah, those are called rudders. Okay. It has also, it's a rudder. Majorly they do the turning of the plane. So we'll show you outside where the rudder is. So these are the ailerons, these are the controls.
He
majorly is for pitch up and pitch down. This elevator, it's you pitch up or elevator, but it's connected to the elevator. So most of these controls here are connected with the outside, the flaps and the elevators and all those things. So this one is ukitaka ku take off unaivuta hivi.
Unaivuta.
So in layman's language,
unavuta.
Hii unavuta, ukivuta hivi inapanda
juu.
Ukivuta chini ni sasa ile unakuja ku land. Ukitaka kuturn unatanisha hivi. So ukiwa airborne ukitaka kuturn.
Ni kama steering kadogo sana.
Sasa. So hii ndo the controls ya nini.
Naona uko na yako na mimi niko na yangu hapa.
Yes, so this aircraft in particular can be flown by 2 pilots, but most of the airlines ndo hataki kulipa watu sana. They prefer 1 pilot. Again, allows it.
Unaweza peleka hii peke yako?
Okay, mimi naweza fly ndege peke yangu, but not this one in particular.
Any other person?
Yes, like I can fly with my friends, with the other plane nitakuonyesha. Me I fly the Kadudu, I told you.
With your friends, hata si watu.
Yes.
Cameraman, utaifika hapo. Fly with your friends. Aya, sawa. So tuende wapi hapa?
These are the major, we call it the 6-pack.
6-pack.
Yes, indo 6-pack yetu sasa.
Siende focus na hiyo 6-pack ya gym. Pesa nini na hii?
Indo 6-pack ya maana.
Wewe unataka kama hii. Wewe utaki ile ya mtu kuunga.
So this mimi niko na hii. Nataka hiyo ingine.
So, haya, hapa tuko na nini Muna?
This one is the airspeed indicator. So in aviation we use speed in knots, not kilometer per hour, but so we use knots.
Okay.
So this one, as you see, we have the green arc, the white arc.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just to show you the farthest, the speed that you should not cross.
Naona iko na limit. Kaka limit ka 170
knots. Okay, the white arc is the 120 knots.
120.
That's like more like a cruising speed for this particular aeroplane. And then this one is called artificial horizon. The blue represent the sky, the brown represent the ground. Yes. So ukiona this line iko hapa chini, just know you are nose diving the plane.
Unashuka.
Yes. Na ikikuja hapa juu sana inamaanisha you're climbing sana. So the horizon has to be in
katikati.
Yes.
Ukiwa katikati ndio unajua ume level sasa.
Okay, uko level. Yes. Yes.
This
one is the altimeter. It's basically showing you uko wapi, how high are you, for example. Like this one now is reading 5,500 knots. I think that is the mean sea level, basically the QNH ya huku. And then 5,500. So if you call me, this one represent 1,000. Like now, iki point hapa inamaanisha ni 6,000. And then this one is 6,500 feet.
Okay.
Yes. So if you are at let's say 9,000 feet, it will just this arrow will show 9, and then this one will show 9.
So tukienda coast tunashuka. Altitude itashuka.
No. This one basically is when you are flying and you want to like climb. That you will.
You pima with that.
Yes, altimeter inaenda kipanda. That is how you know you're climbing. And if you want to maintain, for example, a certain level like 10,000. If the arrow is showing that you're still moving, that means you're still climbing. So it means you have to level off.
With this now?
Yes.
Naka steering kit.
Yeah, this one, and then something called the trimmer. This is the trimmer. Basically, inafanyia helps the pilot. It reduces the workload on the pilot.
Unajipima na hiyo. Una trim the
levels the plane vizuri. If you want to like nose down kidogo, you just trim it. So it reduces the workload for the pilot.
Sawa.
Understand? So that you don't fight the controls, especially when it's quite windy. And all. So this one is called the turn coordinator. Turn coordinator. If this ball is moving to the right, that means you're turning to the right.
Okay.
There's a ball here. If it's here, it shows that you're turning to the right. If it comes to the left, that means you're turning to the left. So if you're here, it means you're not turning. You're maintaining. You're maintaining ile place unataka. So this one is called the directional indicator. Which has to be synchronized to the compass. You have a compass here.
You have a compass.
Yes.
There.
So make sure if the compass is reading north, the DI has to read north. So if it is not reading north, that means you have to synchronize with this. You just do that.
Manually.
Yes. Okay, and then last but not least. Last but not least, we have something called the vertical speed indicator. Okay. So vertical speed indicator basically tells you at what speed are you descending or climbing. So, for example, if this arrow is showing 5, it shows that you are climbing. If it's going up, it's like you are climbing. If it's going down, is you are descending. But if it's at 0, is you're maintaining your level.
So it's like this one, though. It's like this one.
Yes. Now they work. All together. These actually work hand in hand.
Hey.
Yes. So
unakuanga na time gani hiyo kushinda ukiangalia, so unaangalia huko unaangalia hasa hata ujibambangi ukiwa huko?
You see, it's just like driving. You just have to know what you're focusing at. Most of these things is how you see, for pilots, they tend to have all the procedures before flight. There's the pre-flight checks, there's after takeoff checks, there's, you see, before taxi checks and all those things. There's a lot of checks pilots do. So when you guys board the plane and you are asking yourself, Nambona hatuendi? Relax. People are doing their pre-flight checks.
Okay.
Yes. So basically making sure all the system is, the instruments are synchronized. Kila kitu iko sawa before now we depart. You get like now depart.
Sawa. Na huko kwingine kuna kitu kingine unaona
vitu vingine hapa sasa hizi za speed, is power.
Ile mnavutanga.
So you see now for a plane, it moves in stages. For example, for the small aeroplanes, the 172, I will show you. There's the taxi speed. Taxi basically means you move from for example, umepark kwa hangar, start engine, then you taxi towards the runway, but you don't get to the,
that's called taxiing.
You taxi.
Okay.
So the taxiing speed is obviously way less than the takeoff speed, and it's also different than the cruising speed, and also different from the descending speed. So we have different speeds. So there's the V1 for the big jets they use now, the V1, VR, the V2s. So basically V1 is like a decision speed. So you are deciding, decision speed basically is when I have configured the plane for takeoff, and then now I want to take off, but I have realized there's a problem somewhere. For instance, I have a slight issue. I can make a decision of not taking off. So the decision speed is you can cancel that takeoff. So the VR is called rotating speed. So rotating speed is basically when you pull this and then the landing gear is already off the runway. That's the rotating speed.
Okay.
So the V2 speed is the takeoff now speed that you have to take off, regardless of you even having an engine failure. It's the maximum speed you have crossed. You have to take off. If you have like one engine have failed, you can take off with that speed and still come back and land for emergency. You cannot cancel that takeoff. If you
kuenda ni uende tu.
Yes, you just continue with the takeoff. That is the V2 speed now. Yeah. So the speeds are different. So, and then again, the bigger the plane, the bigger the speed, the bigger the jet, the more powerful. The same way now
it kona hiyo hapa ni kama ka horsepower ngapi hivi?
I think walikuwa nasema around in knots is around 165 knots. I think horsepower ni 300 something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe the other
kama ka Subaru.
Wacha kushikanisha Subaru na ndege.
Cameraman, si kama Subaru. Acha nikuulize, hizi sasa ndo mnaongeanga na control tower.
These are the radios, GPSs, most of the time. But ikiwa on ndo unaweza ona, but now that is off, you can't basically see. So we have different frequencies. For example, when you want to taxi, you use a ground frequency. If you want to take off, you use a tower frequency. If you are traveling, for example, to another place, for example, going to Mombasa, each person will...
Point of correction. Aya Muna, kuna mtu ametuambia correction
because I was honest, I didn't know about the caravan. So I will not put myself in, just ChatGPT, you believe him?
Wow. Anasema kama ngapi?
675. Anasema 675 horsepower, which is not true. I still stick to 300 something. We will search. I don't think the caravan. Aviators, please correct us.
Lakini si aviator wa betting.
Okay.
Unajua kuna mwingine wa betika yake inaenda mbio sana zaidi.
Okay, basically the plane I fly is ni kadudu. I told you that.
Utatuonesha, si no?
Nitakuonyesha kadudu kangu.
Before tulikuwa interrupted hapo. Ulikuwa unasema sijui ukiwa tuna approach another destination for frequency.
Yes, from the plane, the moment you start the engine, you have different people you talk to in terms of radio communication. For basically this is for just controlling the traffic, avoiding collision or all those things. You have to tell in aviation, you have to inform them every single thing you do, in all your intentions.
Oh.
Yes, you have to tell. You will talk to ground frequency for requesting startup even before washe. Si kama gari unaingia unawasha. No, you have to request startup from ground. Yes.
Hata sisi kama tungetaka kuwasha sahi lazima
uwezi washa, unaongea na ground. For example, you want me to do a radio example, radio communication example.
You're fine with that?
I don't mind. So, for example, you in Wilson we talk to ground frequency, which is 121.9. That is the ground frequency. So you just tell them Wilson grounds, and then you mention the registration of the plane. Then you tell them I am requesting startup if you have filed a flight plan as per the flight plan, to the route you're going, to which access lane you're using, and we are how many people on board, how many fuel I have carried in terms of hours. Yes, for safety reasons. And they will check your flight plan if you have filed. If you have filed, they will give you the go ahead, and they will say, okay, you are approved to start. That is when you start the plane.
So
yes.
Lakini sasa hatuendi mahali, sasa tuambie tuna
sasa hatuongeleshi, we don't need to talk to them. What utawawestia time na kuna watu serious wako job sasa. So you don't want to mess with them that way. Then if you now ready for taxi, you tell them I'm requesting to taxi. Like for example, Wilson has there's this runway and then there's another runway. So in aviation it's 4 runways, but
hapa tutaweza kuonesha.
You can see it is 2 runways.
Lakini kwa camera we can't show you the runway.
So yeah, like now this is runway 07 and opposite of 07 is 25, and then runway 14 and the opposite is runway 32. So basically it is 1 runway, it's like a plus. It's 2 runways, but in aviation we consider that 4 runways because each runway has a number. You can land from 07 or you can land from the other side depending on the winds if it's favoring you. Yes. Okay. It's too much information, so I'm gonna take it for the photo. I am also a student, proudly student. So I'm
Kimaliza kipindi utaambia watu.
Yes, ndo nasema so that they don't come for me on the comment section.
Sawa, hapa kuna kitu I think tumemaliza hapa, si no? Hapa tu unaona vitu za talk, speed. The speed, I think inaweza kuonesha speed hapo.
RPM is the speed. Yeah. Fuel flow. Unakunywa mafuta sana, which and then you see fuel like in the small planes it could be easier because these are more complicated. For beginners, the smaller plane will be easier to understand. Like we store fuel in the wings of the plane.
Kwa wing?
Yes. So it will tell you which side have you used if you fly.
Itashinda ikifanana hivi.
No. You will just read the fuel gauge. Relax. Yeah.
Sawa. Najua nisijai experience hii.
It's okay. And I'm glad you, at least me and my little knowledge, I have shared what I know.
Sawa.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
See tuende kwa the next plane, si ndio?
Yes.
Aya, so Muna, hapa hii aircraft yetu inabeba watu wangapi?
Hii inabeba 14 passengers.
14 passengers.
Yes, if they decide to go 2 pilots, in case maybe there's a pilot training, they will take only 13 so that they can accommodate them.
Hapa mali nimekaa kuna mtu anaweza keti hapo.
Kusaidia kuona venye umekaa kwa pilot hapo.
Majamaa. Aya, I think tumemaliza, tuende kwa the next aircraft.
Yes.
Guys, nataka kuonesha the engine bay na first of all introduce kwa watu wangu hapa.
Mimi najulikana kama Nick Morgan pale Instagram ama generally just Mark Morgan.
Yes. And leo nataka tuweze kusoma kidogo tu about what an engine of a plane entails.
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, ini ndege gani tuko nayo?
Tuko na Cessna Caravan 208. Yeah.
Na which engine do we have over here?
We have a Pratt & Whitney PT6A.
PT6A.
Yes.
Kuna components unaweza tuambia kidogo tu ile tunaweza learn hapa.
Kidogo tu general.
Ama give us general knowledge about what we can get to learn about this engine.
Generally it's called a turboprop engine.
Turboprop engine.
Nyuma inatumia turbines, but then it has a prop. So turboprop, just like a turbo, it has turbines. But now it's turbo and then propeller, so it has a turboprop engine. We don't have a lot going on here. I think the thing that's standing out most is this white little guy here.
Cameraman ni?
Anaitwa starter generator. That's what starts the engine. Alafu after a certain percentage inageuka inakuwa generator na supply electrical power to the aircraft.
Ukifika huko juu inazima?
No. Once you're done starting, it automatically converts itself to a generator. So it gives the airplane electrical power.
Aya. Hii ni alternator.
You can call it that, but hapa tunaita standby. If that fails during flight, you can switch on this to supply electrical power to the aircraft. Hiyo sasa ndio kama alternator tu. Whatever an alternator does, the principle of operation hiyo tu.
Inafanya hiyo. Aya. Naona vitu nyingi hapa zingine zimefunikwa. Hii ni nini?
This is an intake.
Intake.
So, intake iko nyuma. So the air comes in from here.
From here.
Comes in.
Barabani inaingilia hapa.
The air comes in from here, goes that way. It's a little bit reverted. Comes in this way. Goes in this way. Comes out like this. And then we have the exhaust coming from the front now.
Inatoka kwa exhaust.
Inatoka mbele. Exhaust iko mbele, intake iko nyuma. That way.
This is the exhaust.
Yes.
Haya, normal. Nilikuwa nikuulize nini huwa ina factor ndege ikuwe na propeller hapa mbele? Zingine ziko na engine, propeller unakuta ziko kwa side, hii iko mbele.
Well, it's not a big aircraft, so you don't need two engines. And the most strategic place to put a single engine is at the front. And also, and also there is manufacturer specifications. Kama vile kuna Subaru, wao wanataka kuweka mbele, but this is the most efficient and most common.
Kuna kitu chochote tunaweza learn kuhusu maybe let's say a propeller?
Well, yeah, we can say a little bit. On the PT6A engine on the Caravan, kuna zile ziko na propeller 3 na kuna zile ziko na blades rather 3 na kuna ile iko na blades 4.
Okay.
For example, that has 5 blades. It's a different aircraft.
Yeah, we can't show that.
But I think that's also manufacturer specification and also customer preference. Whatever the customer ana prefer.
So nika unaendanga una spec.
Unataka nini? Kama unanunua brand new, you can spec it out.
So hii unaweza spec ikuje na 4?
Yeah.
Okay, does it have an advantage having 4 compared to 3?
I'm not quite familiar, but I think the 4 is better.
The 4 is better.
Yeah.
Sawa. Hapa ukiangalia hapa tuko na tutaita landing gear ama tutaita
nose landing gear.
Nose landing.
The whole thing is called a landing gear.
Lakini hii kwa ngine ile ya ku retract ndani.
Hapana, hii haina.
Sawa, kuna kitu kingine Nick tunaweza learn hapa kuhusu ndege hapa mbele?
Overview, that's just it. Yeah.
Na what about kuja tuendelee hapa? So engine inafika tu hapo.
Yeah, that's where the engine reaches.
And hapa components hapa ni
the cargo hold. That's where unaweka mzigo yako, kila kitu yako hapo ndani.
Okay.
If you have a tools, unarusha tu hapo ndani. All the way, goes all the way. Or rather it's called undercarriage na ile nini ya aviation.
Sawa. Kameramani, hapo tumeweza kulearn kidogo kuhusu engine ya ndege. Sasa tuweze kuingia kwa interior na tumalizie the other components of this aircraft.
Yes.
Haya, Muna, tukiwa pale ndani, ulituambia you normally store fuel kwa the wings.
Yes.
First of all, unakangaje mafuta kwa wings sasa?
So basically what they do is they put, when they're fueling, the fuel truck inakuja, they put a stair here, then there is a cup, fuel cup, then they fuel from juu.
Okay.
Yes. Again, different planes, different structure. Some of them unapata inafueliwa na chini. It's different. So
it depends on the make na the model you have.
Yes, so for these ones, they fuel from huko juu. This is now the wings. This is now the wings. We fuel one of the tank iko hapa.
Which kind of components can you teach us about a wing of an
I'll
aircraft?
just take you through the basic ones. For example, like now, this one is a pitot tube. Pitot tube.
Pitot tube.
Yes.
Ya blackie. Inafanya nini hiyo?
Yes, inakusaidia it's interconnected to the altimeter, inakusaidia ku read the height as I told you.
The height from
so
the ground.
If it's blocked, it can give you wrong readings. Yeah.
Okay.
So
let me get it. Like altitude from chini.
Yes.
Kwa ground hadi mahali huko.
Yes, mahali huko. So if it's blocked, for example, dust imeingia, I don't know if you have noticed, there are some red vitambaa zimewekwa inasemanga remove before flight.
Okay.
Yes. So these ones have been removed, but if we will show you from that one, for example, it's already
iko na hizo vitu.
Yes. Imeandikwa removed removed before flight. So basically you have to remove it so that it does not, you have to close it when after you've landed so that there's no dust components ama uchafu zisingie, because the moment it's blocked it will give you wrong readings in the cockpit.
So
this one is the landing lights. So when you're coming in to land, unawasha from the cockpit, inside the cockpit,
so uweze kuona runway inakaaje.
Majorly it tells you just when you're coming in to land, if you're flying at night
mtu aone ukiland. O siwe ujimulikie. Okay,
so these are the landing lights.
Mimi ni mgeni, najua sisi tujui hizi vitu. Wewe unatufunza vitu hapa.
So this one is the navigation lights. That's the it's used for, it's either red, on this side is red, on the other side is green. So we use for when we are airborne. Let me just put it in layman's language. Okay. When you are airborne and your navigation lights are on, and then there's another incoming plane or another one behind you, he wants to overtake you, he just look at your navigation lights, the red and the green, so that he will see there is a plane in front of me and where to overtake him from or where to cross him from. So we usually do it from the right.
Oh, you normally do it from the right?
Yes.
So the green part?
Yes.
Okay. Naona sasa tunaweza endesha ndege, tumeanza kujua vitu.
Navigation lights basically use from the term itself for navigation.
Muna, tumaliza navigation lights.
Yes.
What next do we get on the wing?
So we have the ailerons.
Ailerons. Ailerons.
Yes.
Ailerons so gani sasa?
Easy hapa. This one.
Hii hapa.
Okay. From here to here.
Okay.
Yes. So these are the ailerons, majorly for turning the plane.
Oh, hiyo ndo tunatumianga ukifanya ile hivi.
If you are turning to this side, one will go up, the other one will go down. So if you're turning to the right, this one will go down. As you turn to the right, the other one will go up. Yes. So majorly, this is the flaps. The flaps is used to basically to cause more drag. So when you're landing, most of the time you configure the plane for landing, and flaps is one of them. So when you put flaps, we put it in stages like flaps 10, flaps 20. Also, you have to look at the wind. So when you're coming in to land, you can put flaps up to like 20 for the smaller plane to land, so that it can cause more drag and less thrust.
Ili kupush na.
Yes, so that it can bring the plane to a stop.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. In layman's language. I don't want to go deeper.
Sawa. Na mkiangalia hapo tuko na, mimi najua tu hii. Tuko na taya hapo. Basi yetu ndo mimi najua kuambia hapa.
Haya. Taya unajua iko na nini na nini na nini? Engineer hajakwambia?
Iko na vitu hii.
Okay, is it the same tire as a car? What does?
Mimi naona tu ni Goodyear.
Nitrogen.
Naona tu ni Goodyear. Hii inajazangwa na nini by the way?
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Yes.
Oh.
So tunaangalia PSI. Like this one imeandikwa isipite 45 PSI. Yes.
Na inaendanga hii tire una changing after how long sasa?
Depending on how you use. You see the way on the car there are the rough drivers, and then there is the soft drivers.
So it depends with the pilot.
With the pilot, and also the condition of the runway and how frequent the plane flies. Okay. Yes.
Sawa. Haya. Which other component unaweza tuambia hapa kuhusu aircraft?
What do you think this is?
It shambiwa na engineer. Ametuambia hii ni ya cargo. Easy boat. Aliniambia hii ndio. Najua mimi personally before I knew about kuja hapa, me thought fuel is normally stored here.
No.
I never need to be stored on
the wings.
No maana channel Waigere iko hapa ku educate. Muweze kujua vitu hapa na pale kuhusu ndege. Haya, Muna hapa tuko na nini sasa?
Hapa sasa tuko na elevator. This is now the elevator.
This is the elevator.
Yes. Elevator basically is for pitch up and pitch down. That is, in layman's language, when you're pulling the nose up.
When you're wanting to take off.
Take off. So if you bring the elevator towards you for takeoff, this one will go down.
Oh, itashuka.
Yes.
Okay.
So that airflow inapita vizuri, you take off vizuri, get physics. So if you push it down, it will go up so that it can cause more drag, less lift, so that you can come down. So we are basically using 4 forces here. So there's the lift, the drag, the weight, and the thrust.
So for physics lazima itumie vingore.
So those are the 4 forces that is used for flying. Yeah.
Na hii hapa this
one now is the rudder.
Igari Hii ndege inakujanga na basically you normally have how many components for you to have a plane? The engine, the wings, the elevator, na hii hapa.
There's a lot. If I take you through the flight manual, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Haya. Hapa tuko na nini hapa?
So the ones that I'm giving you is the basic things. The rest is mostly done by the engineers. So we as the pilots, what we use for flying is what I'm trying to like show you through now. Yeah.
Sawa.
So
Cameraman, unaweza kuiona hapo? Haya. What do you have this one?
This one is the rudder. Rudder, that is R-U-D-D-E-R. Si rudder gani? Rudder.
Oh.
Rudder, like that is R-U-D-D-E-R. So rudder is interconnected with the brakes that you show. Something that looks like a pedal. So when you push it to the, for example, to the left, this one will turn to the left and then the plane will turn to the left. It's now connected with, they work all in all together.
Na flaps na hizo vitu zote.
Yes. The elevators are
so to turn you don't use the wing. Basically if
you can still use also the wing for turning. If you want to do like a big turn, like a big degree, you can use the turn. It's also depending on the pilot, how you like. This one rather mostly the turnings are used on ground. See, on ground, when you're taxiing, you don't use the controls because you're not airborne to turn. So you just turn slightly with the rudder.
Slightly. So mtu akiwa pale kwa runway tukiona kiturn anatumia hizo
pedals. Yes. So anaturn na hii. So ikiturn hivyo. So these ones are in a move. You see the way it's interconnected.
Yeah.
In a move either.
Mara kuja uoneshe venye inakaa kidogo uweze kuiona. So part gani ndo inasonganga? Hii hapa.
So yeah.
Hiyo ndo inasonga.
Hapo juu, hii ndo inaturn. You see the way it's connected. So the red thing there, there's a red light there. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, nimeiona.
We call it the beacon light.
Okay.
Beacon light has to be on even when you're starting the plane.
That's because of?
For traffic.
For air traffic.
Yes. So inamulika, inawaka, inazima, inawaka. So if you see a beacon light, it shows that there's an active plane.
Which is on the runway.
Yes. Or even if you can't see, most of the time there's the navigation lights.
Oh, no, you
can see the beacon lights. Yes. Yeah.
I think tumeweza kumaliza. Umesema Cessna?
Cessna Caravan 208.
Caravan 208. Na amesema aka the Probox ya hapa nchini Kenya.
Yes.
Aya, sasa tuende kwa hii kubwa ama tuende kwa hiyo ndogo?
Mimi, I am proud. I am a proud pilot of a Kadudu.
Aya, Muna, we have a very special plane hapa. Yeah. At I think hapa Kenya, me personally, with my eyes, this will be the first nasemaje? VIP plane.
Yes, you've seen.
So what do you have over here first of all?
This one is called the Pilatus PC-12. So basically is more or less the same with the previous ones. It's just that
it's like the Caravan.
Yes, slightly, but it's just more powerful. If you compare the propellers, this one has 3 propellers, that one has 5 propellers. This shows is way powerful.
Okay.
Also, if you look at the design of the Caravan and the PC-12, this one is a low wing plane, that's a high wing plane. So
the wings are up, yes. This one the wings are chini.
This is very powerful in terms of power. So in layman's language, hii ndo sasa ya
mabazu.
Yes, watu wako wanataka mambio mingi, tunataka kufika mahali haraka. In layman's language, I'm also trying to learn more about these planes.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to say much about
the outside role.
Yeah, but we will see together inside. But this is way powerful than that one. So
this one basically ni mtu akitaka kufly to Diani na utaki kupanda commercial aircraft.
I'm just joking, don't come for me.
Unataka kufly wewe na.
Yes, if you want to fly you and Nambogi yako, like it can carry up to 9.
Up to 9.
But according to how the seats are configured, it can carry up to 9. Also, one pilot can fly it. We don't need.
So, Majamam, this is not the biggest. Pale, we have a private jet. But before we go to a private jet, we can have a look at the inside.
Yes, please.
Aye, so Muna.
Be careful with the steps.
Aye, so guys, welcome to
Pilatus
VIP plane. Muna, tukiwa kwa ile Caravan, nilikuwa naona a lot of dials. Hapa naona a lot of screens.
So yeah, this is more like the new technology. They say Garmin 3000. These are the screens. So these screens basically have whatever you saw in the caravan, like so this one is more digital. This is now the upgraded.
So this is a newer plane.
Yes, not even a newer plane, is an upgraded system of the controls. Yeah.
Okay. So
all the 6-pack things you saw there, this one you'll find it in the screens now.
Sawa. Yeah. I think hapa cameraman, karibuni hapa kwa we get to see what you get in a VIP plane. Najua Muna, mwalimu wangu wa math alisema sitaipanda ndege. Yeye alipanda commercial, mimi niko kwa private.
Alisema mwalimu wa math alisema you cannot see anything by watching through the window. But how to specify which window?
No.
He didn't specify. It could be a private jet window, right?
Kabisa.
Yes.
So this is what do we have over here sasa?
This one now is more like watu wa business wakitaka hii ndege is like it's just a it's just a plane. It will take off and land and do other things, but now it's more private with the sitting configuration when you ziko when mbogi yako mkitaka mushene. Valentine's is coming up. If you want to take a show somewhere, just take us somewhere.
Inakalia watu wangapi?
This is like now going, I think 9 or how many? That is 7.
7 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
7, yeah.
Hata nika shuttle, nika ile shuttle ya kwenda pale Nakuru. Si ndio?
Una compare ndege na shuttle bwana.
Aya, unaweza tuambie nini special ile unapata hapa ndani compared to commercial?
Hata ukiangalia.
The head unaweza amua ukiamua kukaa hivi.
Yes.
Ukiamua kusimama. Yes. Unafanya vitu zote unataka.
This one can take you to your destination directly.
How far can this plane go?
The range of the plane, I think it can go up to, let's say, like 4 or 5 hours. Like for example, it can go to Dubai, if I'm not wrong. This one or the other Citation.
The private jet,
Yes. So we have to look at the fuel consumption of this plane so that we get to have the full information correctly. But that is what
But Mombasa and back it can.
It can, yes. Mombasa and back it can. Inaweza kupeleka Mombasa hata ikungoje, ikue packed to hapo, you do your thing, then it will bring you back.
Sawa, kuna swali nilikuwa nataka kuuliza. Jika naweza uliza hiyo swali. Mbona windows na ndege zinakuanga small? Ama hiyo swali inanga jibu.
Ni airframe. Okay, hainanga jibu pia, but iko na kajibu pia. Ni airframe ya, it's how the
it has been made.
Yes, the plane has been made. Now, it's something related with the pressure, cabin pressurization of the plane.
Okay.
If you put it, I was actually reading about it. If you put it in a box manner, it can easily crack, according to physics and pressure and what I was reading, but I've yet to figure out why. And the best person who can tell us is the engineer, why they decide to put the frame of the aircraft, the windows equal oval. There is a very major reason, and it could be related to the cabin pressurization.
Sawa. Ini
is like a tray like when you're serving some people. Yeah. Taka kunywa kashai. Taka kucheza games hapa.
Kameramani, subscribe so that we can fly private. Na Muna hapa. Alafu hii inaweza recline bado, inaweza lala.
Yes, you can recline.
Oh, you can actually even turn.
Taka unasikia you don't want to see people. Yeah.
Noma. Na pale nyuma sasa ndo unaweka
the cargo hold. The cargo hold. One side is the cargo hold. Sasa the thing you call the boat.
Oh, so the private jet has more equipments compared to this?
Yes. It's more powerful. It has more equipment. It can fly higher.
Oh, compared to this?
Yes.
Does it, okay, nikuulize kufly higher na kufly medium na kufly low, what are the like advantages?
Okay, first of all, depending on the plane. For example, the Cessnas, like the small plane.
Kama kako.
Kama kangu. You had to remind me. Kama kangu, I cannot fly past 12,000 feet because the plane is not pressurized. By that, I can easily suffer something called hypoxia, which is lack of oxygen.
Oh, you?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not about the plane, it's about you.
And no, not even the plane is not configured to have cabin pressurization. The plane is not pressurized.
Okay.
Which means, for example, the way this one is configured, we can fly higher because this cabin is pressurized. So there's enough oxygen for all of us. So we can fly higher. Because remember, the higher you go, the less oxygen iko huko juu, in layman's language. So if you hear a plane has a service ceiling of 12,000 feet, that means that plane is not pressurized, and you can easily suffer hypoxia. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Best explanation. Just to remember, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes.
Which is true. The higher you go, the less pressure, the less temperature. So which makes sense.
Naona hata iko na cup holder tu hapa.
Hata kuna lights. It has very nice ACs here. Yeah, all these are the cabin lights.
Hii mtu akitaka kuhaya mtu ana contact wapi?
So you've met the owner.
Yeah, nipigieni niongelesheni vizuri. Mtu connect na mwenye ndege. Cameraman. So we can go to the private jet to tumalize kipindi.
The jet, yeah, the faster jet.
Tulieni. Ndio tunaonesha mandege zote. Niliona tuna ile kubwa ile 787.
So the other difference about this plane and that one is it has something called retractable landing gears. So hii landing gear inarudi.
Inaingia hapa ndani.
Inaingia hapo ndani. So it's done from the cockpit. So after takeoff, they say just landing gear up.
Okay.
Like that. But ukiangalia ile probox yetu pale,
haina hizo.
Does
it have any advantage when you have a plane has retractable?
Yes. It has a very big advantage. It does not have drag. So this one causes something called form drag.
Okay.
Where basically is caused by extra features. It's causing a change the airflow of the plane.
So affecting a way.
Yeah, but now the moment you retract, hata ndege na climb vizuri.
Inakuwa streamlined.
Yes.
So another question which I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Tukiwa pale kwa probox, the ulitaje ile uko nyuma?
Rudders.
The rudder.
Yes.
Ile ilikuwa moja.
Yeah.
But for this, naona inakaa ile ya ndege hizi za siku hizi.
So now, again, if you look at that particular tail, is different from this tail.
Yeah.
But this one has.
Maramani umeweza kuona hiyo tail?
That's a T-tail.
What's the difference?
Again, design too.
Ni venye zile ziko chini.
Yes.
Zile
ziko
chini iko juu.
Yes. If you look at even example that one, this one is a Fokker. It has a lower wing chini, the rudder iko juu. But if you look the one behind, it's a Dash 8. It has a T-tail. So it's more of a design and a company.
Zote zina function the same.
Function is the same. It's just that wamebadilisha. The same way you have a engine of, for example, some hypercars and supercars. Zingine ziko mbele, zingine ziko nyuma. Small design.
Yeah.
Function the same.
So let's go now to the private jet. Muna, what do we have over here?
So this one is called the Citation Bravo. It's a faster jet. It's basically a jet. It's a jet engine now. So those ones are the turboprops. But if you look at this one, it has a jet engine hapa nyuma. So the reason why tunafunika hizi so that birds cannot zikae hapo ndani, because a small thing can really cause this engine to crash. So they have to funika before, and then before they go for the flight, they remove. So this one.
So the moment imeingia tu hapa funika.
Yes, unafunika. So there are important parts they need to close, like the pitot tubes, this like the engine, they have to lock those spaces so that these beautiful creatures, they don't come and wakwe na kanesta hapo. So this one is a faster plane. It can take you up to Dubai also.
Simkubali tu leo tufike tu Dubai.
And also it has a higher service ceiling, so can I think climb up to 30,000 feet. This one is, and it's more ideal for private people, like a jet. It's a private jet, as you can see.
Ukifika bay in short.
Ukifika bay, yeah. So, and it's faster and it's very loud because of the engine compared to the propeller engine.
So, difference engine na ile inakuanga nini sana sana?
Performance. Power.
Okay.
Is it the same thing? Power, performance, the same thing?
Yeah.
It's fancy.
What else? Na itoi sauti zile za fancy.
This one is too loud. It's very loud, by the way.
But it's a very nice sound. Can't compare
nice
with Kadudu.
Yes, please let Kadudu be. We all started there.
Sound.
Also has a retractable landing gear.
Ile inajiingiza na ndani.
So This one, unless you just go see, because the cockpit is more or less the same with the Pilatus, it's just more advanced. Haina mambo mingi. It has the Garmin 3000 screens, and yeah.
Also, it's inclusive of analogs and screens combined.
Yes.
Sawa. Nilikuwa nataka kukuuliza swali moja. Kuna kuona kitu sijua tu kwa aviation wanasemanga kuhusu hapa mbele.
The nose.
The nose.
Yeah. What about it?
There's something people normally say that.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So this is where the weather radar is.
The radar for?
Weather. To read for example, with the system that this cockpit has, if you open this section, there's a weather radar that reads like if there's thunderstorm, like basically
ukiona hii ndege unaweza jua ka Mombasa kunanyesha.
No, like inakuonyesha through your route kama kuna thunderstorm in an area, a particular place. Yeah, weather radar basically inakuanga hapa ndani. It's like a circle thing kana move kana kuanga hapa ndani. Sawa.
Na hapo mnaona hapo hizi ndio vitu tulikuwa tunaambiwa na Muna.
Engineer Mutoe before flight.
Hizi azimkutoa tu.
Cover them. Yes.
So, I think tunaweza
tunaweza
ingia ndani, si ndio?
Yes.
Aya, after you. Unajua mimi sijaingia private jet. But then this is my first time kuingia private jet. Nashukuru sana.
Even me it's my first time at some point.
Mimi ni wangu kwa familia yangu yote. Hata cameraman kwenye kuna mtu ashaizalia amepanda private jet. Aya. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the whole of East, Central and West Africa, tumeleta channel tumeingia kwa private jets. Hapa Muna tunaweza sema tuko na nini?
You know, there are some aviators, when you say this is a private jet, they will laugh at you because you have not seen bigger private jets.
Mimi bora tumeingia kwa private jet. Hapa ni cameraman.
Ukiona Gulfstream zile ma 700 na ma 550.
Inshallah, si ndio? Tafika hapo.
Tufikishe sisi watu.
Tekitu na kampuni ya private. Sitakusahau.
Wewe mtafute job.
Haya, hapa kwa private jet naona okay, labda let's say leather iko na more leather compared to ile
headrest. Headrest for two. Yeah, so it has a washroom pale nyuma.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how they open it.
Hata mimi kuingia hapo ndo naona inaweza kuwa ngori.
Yeah.
So unaona venye mtu anasimama hapa.
Yeah, this one is not for the tall guys, so yeah. This one more or less the interior is the same. It's just that this one is more powerful. Most of the time planes are quite boring ikikuja kwa interiors unless it's the bigger jet. It's all the same all in all. Like this one, if you check, they've seen the PC-12, almost the same. Yeah. For me, I like the PC-12 interior than this one. I feel like you like this one.
Between this and that one, which is older.
Like if I look at that one, is quite older.
Oh, that's quite older.
Yes. This one actually is also on sale if somebody wants to buy.
Kama unafika bei. Nikienda kudelevia hapo nyumbani.
Yeah.
Chukua hii.
It's the same, nothing much.
So when you talk about a private jet, so ina depend na distance and how big it is and the windows.
If you say a private jet, first of all, what is the term private? Something that is not used by the public, right?
Okay,
it's just you and maybe your 2-3 people. It's not like a scheduled flight or anything. It's just you. So it could be anything. Even my Kadudu can be a private plane. Okay. I can use it for private reasons, like for my own reasons. So if you say it's a private jet, it can be a private jet and it cannot be a private jet.
Okay, jet. Jet.
Yes. So this is the plane is a jet. It has a jet engine. It can be used for scheduled flights. They can just configure the seats. Huku ndani ni kutengeneza tu.
Oh, inaweza tumika commercial bado.
Yes, but this one they have used it for purposely private.
Oh, so you can buy and hire it to commercial
company. A commercial company, and then you just look at the manufacturer, see how many people it can carry, and then configure tu, munaitengeneza viti for how many people it can carry. Looking at the windows also, then you just have to look at the flight manual, the aircraft manual.
When you look at the windows, you'll know how many people it can fit.
Most of the time, most of the time, no.
Johnny nilisikia hapo Antamaje Jake Paul akiambia Mayweather yake iko na vio kidogo.
Kumaanisha sasa hiyo ni layman's language. Anatumia ni kama like okay, ndo uelewe yako haibebi watu wengi. So naona the more the windows, the more the seats. That is how he's saying it. But you see again, you can have more windows and congested, and it can have less windows but very spacious.
But nimeona nimeona zile they are like the Gulf, those ones you can even stand up and walk around, not like this.
Yes, the bigger jets, the Gulf Stream. Yeah.
Inshallah tafika hapo. Aya, hapo kwa cameraman hapo ndo kunapatwa ma drinks.
Yeah, hapo ndo
kunawekwa ma drinks. Mashapa ngwengwe.
Yes.
Okay. Lakini inanga waitress.
Not really.
When you schedule this flight?
No. You see also again there's the operations manual of the plane that will tell you if you need a flight attendant, if you don't need a flight attendant. But majorly for the caravan, for this one, they don't need a flight attendant. So it's the pilot who will give you the emergency exits, the briefs and everything else. Oh. Yeah.
Muna, yes, as you're coming to the end of our video.
Talk to me.
Najua labda kuna mtu hapa mtoto wake amewatch video.
Yes.
Mtoto wake anashinda kimwambia nataka kuwa pilot.
Yes.
What will you advise?
First of all, flying is passion. You have to have the passion. If you really want to do it, there are several schools and the school fees is should I have to
mami anzake kusave sahi
asikienda save sahi
na pesa sherehe kama unataka mtoto wako akuwe pilot teka kanzi.
Yes, there's too much physics, too much geography, and also it needs the passion. The most important is the passion. You have to have the passion for you to fly so that you enjoy it then, because flying, it becomes a skill, something you do, like the way you're driving, it becomes a skill. So you have to have the courage, you have to read the books. It's too much information. Okay. Even me, I think I just know a quarter. I'm still learning. Yeah. So in aviation, we are always students, we get to learn. That is why in aviation, we renew our licenses annually. So that means if you want to be a pilot, there are several schools in Wilson, you can come and visit, and the school fees, they will give you the flyers.
Inachezenga pesa ngapi hivi roughly?
7 million.
Yeah, 7 million.
Yeah, so depending on the fixed wing, the choppers of course are quite expensive.
Chopper is expensive to learn than this?
Yes. It's more expensive than the fixed wing. But for anyone who wants to be a pilot, please welcome. Or you call nione kando.
So majama, that has been the end of the video. I hope mmeweza kulearn vitu hapa kuhusu mandege na muombe Muna aweze kupita mtihani. Ndio.
Namalizia mtihani yangu ya commercial. So hopefully tutapatana kwa ndege kubwa. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for at least nimepatana na cameraman. So yeah, it was nice meeting you guys. Thank you for your time.
Aya, cameraman, si hapo kila mtu andike thanks Muna, si ndio? Na thanks Nick. Amaje Nick. Aya. So guys, see you the next video. Naweza waletea maili. Who never knows? Amaje, naweza waletea di maili. Naweza kujua tunaendesha maili aje.
Iko nini?
Aya. Kata nifikishwe Dubai kidogo. Mkiona sijapost nilienda Dubai.